Have you ever looked back and questioned yourself how you raised your kids and saw what they turned into as adults? You know, I got two beautiful kids, two beautiful children. We got 12 grandkids. And you know what? My kids and I have a mutual respect. You know, they'll ask me to do stuff on occasion, and I'm happy to do it. But they don't abuse it. You know, some of us as parents allow our kids to abuse us. And like I said, there becomes a common respect between both of you. I don't expect the kids to lay out the red carpet for me or jump at everything I say. They're adults. They've got their own families. They can do what they want. Same as me. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. And they respect, I guess you could say, boundaries. I have a great relationship with my children. My daughter asked me to do something the other day, go to her house and pick up an Amazon package that was sitting out in front. And, you know, I got to drive like 10 miles to her house, and sure, I hopped in my van with my dogs and went and got me a cup of coffee and a bagel sandwich and drove over there and put them in her garage. And happy to do it, because she doesn't always ask me to do things. Same with my son. He's got a pet that he needs taken care of, and he'll ask me if I can watch while he's out of town. Sure. But you know what? They don't abuse that. And it's because I instilled in them years ago about respect. And I feel so blessed to have these two kids of mine. So, you know what? You create, as parents, we create either monsters or respectable adults. And it all falls on you. I'm sorry, but you know what? I see these older people complaining about their kids, and although I do hear a lot of people talking about how proud they are of their kids, you know, most of them are bragging about how much money they make and, you know, what kind of degree they have, which means nothing. It means nothing to me. My kids are both successful, but you know what? What does success mean? Are they good people? Are they rich? I don't know. I really don't care. As long as they're good people, I love them. If they start acting like fools, yeah, maybe I'll walk away or go have a little talking to, but I don't do that with my kids. They're adults. They can do what they want. But you know what? I don't have to put up with it. It's like another thing. It's like we'll have holidays or times coming up, and there's no expectations. I tell my kids, hey, if you can make it over, hey, come on over. You know, if they can't, they can't. They got other side of the family they got to go see. So, you know, whatever they feel that they want to do. There's no pressure. I'm around my kids, it's easy. You just meet up, and hey, how's it going? You go over there or something, and then they got to, oh God, I got to go somewhere because this happened. I say, hey, see you later. We go home, whatever. You know, I don't care. Just make it easy. I don't want my kids to be stressed out every time they call me or ask me to do something. Hey, Dad, can you go do this? And sure. And I'll ask them, hey, can you do this? And sure, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, well, when can you do it? Whatever. I have to do a road trip coming up to pick up a family member and bring them back to live with us. And I called my son, and he's game. This is a 12-hour one-way trip. You know, 24 hours. You know, I'll sleep, he'll sleep. You know, maybe hope we don't sleep at the same time. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. He's game. Make a road trip out of it. Have a good time. No complaining, no bitching and moaning. Just being real with my kids. So, you know, and like I said, it comes from the parents, man. You can either be real and teach them the way to be, or you can spoil the crap out of them and then see what you end up having. So again, I'm super blessed to have my children. And as I shared earlier, these videos are for my kids and my grandkids, so they can see who their grandpa really was. You guys have a great rest of the day.